Hello everybody, my name is Pyrac, and in today's video we're going to go play some more Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Figured I'd finish it off with the weapon I'm honestly dreading playing the most in Monster Hunter Wilds, just because I don't like World's Variation or Sunbreak's Variation. So, may as well play it in the one that I know the best. Obviously, I'm going in with an open mind into Monster Hunter Wilds as it is, even though having reverse controls definitely put a very bad taste in my mouth with playing it in Wilds, but all of that should be fixed, because my controls are pretty much what they should have been. Okay. So, right, I gotta swap scroll. There, okay. Still forgot to lower the camera speed. There, okay. Need to swap scroll. Beautiful, gives us time to do that. Could have probably foresight into that attack, because I remember you can do that. There. Fantastic. Want to swap scroll, he does his beam. Unfortunate, because I do want to hit him with like my full Libug meters, but it is what it is. That barely hits. Some pretty bad AI, I'm not going to lie, because we literally can't do anything with any of that. Literally any of that, we can't do anything. Okay. Bro. Thank you, Rajang, for rubbing in how much I dislike this weapon. I'm remembering as I'm playing it why I didn't want to play it. Cancel the roar. Probably lose my ring soon. Fantastic. Should be safe though. Cat gave me a heal as well as Moxie. That's fine. I probably had a... Wow, your AI today is actually just doo-doo. So for those that don't play Longsword at all, from any of the distance that I've been at the moment, there is nothing I can punish that he did in the like past 6 attacks that he did. So that was definitely not the ideal options for him to choose, especially with a weapon I don't already particularly enjoy using. But that's okay, let's grab this. Doing it again, cool. Obviously if I was right next to him it wouldn't matter, but never was next to him when he did any of that. But that's okay. I will be curious to see what kind of counter style it went with, whether it's this style where it's like, it has to be a pinpoint counter, or if it's going to be like a soul style, where you can do it into the attack and that's how you're supposed to do it. Not going to hit me, is he? Yeah, he doesn't have much tracking on that one. Body slam. Thank you. Unfortunate stagger, because, you know, we had an opening off that, but that's okay. Probably should have jumped sooner, because he does back up. Still hit it. Let's go. There. Oh, I'm surprised I timed that. Garbage attack again. But at least I was close enough to punish it for once. Wait for the second. We didn't hit, because longsword... No, that's just the usual thing for me. It just, it didn't hit. Fantastic. Even though I landed the counter. Body slam or punch. That should track heavily enough. Sometimes it doesn't, but that one should. Fantastic. We got another serene. But yeah, I am curious which kind of counter style they went with. I'll experience it on my own, so I don't need people to tell me which one it is. Obviously, I'm going to play it. It's just a matter of time before I play it. I probably should have thrown down another ring for that. Yeah. Good to know my timing on it is still pretty accurate. Too early. That's fine though. Nope. That is so my luck. I have not missed Sunbreak in that regard at all. For those that haven't particularly gotten very far into Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, there are damage checks on every anomaly monster, and when you reach those checks, you get a topple like that, and the monster actually goes into exhaust. And that's basically how that mechanic works, but you need to do enough damage in a time frame to activate it, or they do like a big red explosion. And with my luck, I tend to get the checks as I finally mess up. Like, I actually mess up in the hunt for once. So that was very much like my luck, as I'm sure the people that have watched me play this game for, what, 2 years at this point, are well and truly aware of that. that is exactly my luck with this game. That is a terrible stagger, because, yeah, I get hit by this now. But that's fine. Enrage. Okay, I'm so surprised that landed, but we take those. Cat did a Kitinator, which, as you can see, is a free knockdown. Punch. Punches or beam. Of course. Again, just choosing garbage so I can't hit him. For those curious why these are bad attacks, I essentially don't want to leave this ring, otherwise I lose a pretty considerable chunk of my damage, because as you're seeing, a lot of Longsword in this game is just entirely counters, and being in this ring empowers all of my counters to do quite a bit more. So, really don't want him to do attacks that drag him out of this, because I just lose a tremendous amount of damage. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. He does this twice. Should go far enough. Don't go into the beam yet. He'll move off it. Still hit him, but we gotta deal with a rock now. Again, not greatest attacks, because we don't want him out of this ring. But again, that is my luck. You know how I mentioned the bad timing on damage checks? It's happened twice now. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, you can do your counters off of the Harvest Moon as well, which is what that ring is called. You can do the moon off it, or you can do your counters off it, which is very, very handy. I didn't think you would reach. That's okay. Does that track heavily enough? Wasn't sure if it was actually at me or the cat. Okay. That's fine. Should have just waited, because I get a Serene there and wouldn't have been hit, because I had a Serene. Yeah, that. He's not gonna reach. But if I did it earlier, I would have gone into the hit, essentially. Okay. Would say not too bad, but that was some of the worst AI I can recall getting on Monkey, because he did, like, what, at least 4 attacks where he just decided to make it so I couldn't hit him. Which is great. And 2 terrible timings on damage checks, both when I got hit, and 1 when he ran away. But yeah, I'll be curious to see what variation of Longsword they went with for Monster Hunter Wilds. I know they changed how the red gauge works, in that they gave you new combos and new variations of attacks, like Foresight and your full triangle combo, so you can actually use your regular swings instead of just ignoring them completely because they're not worth doing. Because that's basically how they turned out in both this game and World, which I didn't like, because I like having the weapons kit actually be useful rather than just press one button. And I heard with Corrupted Mantle, it's even worse, because you do just press triangle because it does more damage than doing anything else. Which may have been changed now, because I heard it got nerfed, but I don't touch Corrupted Mantle. As usual, here is the build, even though I've done probably 100 videos on Longsword at this point with probably this build, but it's a very simple set to make, using Attack Boost 3, Element Exploit 1 with 3 2 slots. And here are the skills and decorations, of course. All the green numbers are from decorations if you want to just screenshot there, and there you can. But yeah, that was probably the last video, at least on Sunbreak, for a while, because there's just still stuff that I haven't done. Not a lot of stuff that I haven't done, but there's still stuff I haven't done. As always though, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.